Hey everyone, elitetrainercj here. And if you haven't seen, we hit 100 subscribers this week. And I'm going to be having a special video out for that soon, but awesome. 100 subscribers, I am totally excited about this. Big things for the future, that's for sure. Now my next goal is 500 subscribers, and there's definitely ways you guys can help that out, and I'll show you in this next clip. Liking this video, sharing it with a friend, share this channel with your friend, and subscribing for more if you haven't already is also a great way to, get it closer to 500 subscribers. And we are definitely close to that, and I'm very excited. We're only a fifth of the way there, but still, we can do it. Also, it helps a lot to hit that notification button, which is what it looks like on the screen. It's next to the subscribe button, so that way you never miss a video. And, you can check out any new videos that, will appear. So that way I don't have to tell you every single time that I have a video uploading. Anyways, let's get on to today's video. Now today's video is going to be my top 10 favorite Pokemon. Now this is just my opinion. So everything that I say is my top 10 is my top 10 favorite. And it was really hard to choose this top 10. But here we go, let's get on with it. Number 10. Coming in at my 10th favorite Pokemon. It was actually a pretty hard choice, but I went ahead and went with the Grass and Fighting type Breloom. Now, Grass and Fighting type isn't that common, and Breloom was really one of the first ones to actually get the Grass and Fighting type, and I really like his design. It looks pretty cool, and really, I haven't used him until maybe my second or third time playing Emerald, and I ended up just loving him. And he was a really great Pokemon, and I ended up keeping him on my second time around team. Now third time, I kept him for part of it, but most of it was just second one. But yeah, Breloom is my number 10 Pokemon. Number 9. Coming in at number 9 is Scizor. He's a Bug and Steel type, and I love his design. It looks sleek, it looks strong, it is strong. And yes, I wasn't able to play it play with Scizor until Generation 6, where I was able to trade a Scyther holding a Metal Coat with a friend of mine, and ended up getting Scizor to help me out with the Elite Four and X and Y. So I loved him ever since then. I liked him before that just by his design alone, and really, I like playing with this Pokemon. Scizor is an awesome Pokemon, and that's why he's at number 9. Number 8. Coming in at number 8 is Gallade. Gallade is Psychic and Fighting type. And really, I like its counterpart, which is the Gardevoir, which is just Psychic and Fairy type in the 6th and 7th generation. Mostly just Psychic type whenever I played with it. But ever since Generation 3, I wasn't able to get Gallade since he wasn't in Generation 3. It was introduced in Generation 4, and I was able to get one when I started playing Generation 6 X and Y, and I learned how to evolve a male routes into Gallade, and ever since then, I love this Pokemon. This Pokemon is awesome, and that's why it is in my top 10. Number 7. Coming in at number 7 is Luxray. I love the design of this Pokemon. I love the blue, the yellow, and the black all together. I kind of wish that it got the dark type, so that would be electric and dark type, but we never got that. And so it's just a pure electric type. So it's not that bad of a Pokemon though. And of course I got this Pokemon in Generation 6 since I didn't play Generation 4 and Generation 5 games. I did play a little bit of 4, but it wasn't my game, so I wasn't able to play with Luxray as much as I wanted to. So Generation 6 is where Luxray really shined throughout my story, and when I started just, playing with my friends online and all that, doing battles and random stuff like that, having random teams, and Luxray just so happened to be in a couple of my teams, and I love playing with this Pokemon, and that's why Luxray is at number 7. Number 6. Coming in at number 6 is Decidueye, Grass and Ghost type from Pokemon Sun and Moon. Now this Pokemon is your grass starter for Pokemon Sun and Moon, and I just love playing with this Pokemon. I chose the routes, and I just grew to love this Pokemon. It's still on my team right now, And with the moves like Spirit Shackle and the Z move that you get for the Decidueye, oh my gosh, I love this Pokemon. So it's definitely in my top 10. It's made its way into my heart so far, and I love playing with this Pokemon. And that's why the Decidueye is number 6 on my list. Number 5. Now when it came down to my top 5 Pokemon, numbers 5 through 3 was really hard to choose from. 2 and 1, not that really hard, because I do have 2 favorites I have. And Salamence made its way into the top 5. It is a pure dragon and flying type. So that is an awesome thing. I love the design of this Pokemon. It looks like a really strong dragon, which it is. And it's definitely helped throughout my Pokemon Emerald playthroughs, and also with a little bit of auras when I started playing those. And really, Salamence is just so powerful. This is the only pseudo-legendary on my list. But I just love this Pokemon so much, it had to make its way into the top 5. So at number 5 is Salamence. Number 4. Now when I was playing Pokemon Blue, I didn't have anybody to trade with. So I actually found somebody at school that still had a Game Boy Color just so I could get a Gengar. And, you know, also Alakazam and other Pokemon they had to trade for. But anyways, Gengar made its way into my heart since Generation 1. Of course, I didn't finish Generation 1 until after I played Emerald all the way through. But anyways, Gengar has made its way into my heart plenty of times. It's definitely helped me out throughout all my Pokemon games I've played. And I love playing with this Pokemon. Its Mega Evolution is awesome. I love the design with the Ghost and Poison type. You can't go wrong with number 4 as being Gengar. Number 3. Now when it comes down to number 3 and on up, 3, 2, and 1, oh my gosh. These are the Pokemon that I played with the most. Like, out of every game, this is the Pokemon I always rely on every time I play the games. Now, when it came to Pokemon Emerald, I played that multiple times, and every single time it seems like Aggron makes it onto my team. And really, I just love this Pokemon. Steel and Rock type, I mean, you can't go wrong. It's a defensive wall. Like, nothing can really hurt it that much. No one-hit KOs, really. Now, when I had Aggron, oh my gosh, I would actually teach Surf to it so that way it can cover a couple of its weaknesses. But yeah, I love Aggron on my team. I always try to get one on my team, especially when I play Emerald or any of the other Generation 3 games. And really, I'm trying to get one in Sun and Moon right now. I've been focusing on a different team right now though, so Aggron is definitely going to be coming soon though on my Pokemon Sun and Moon team. But yeah, number 3 is Aggron. Number 2. Now a lot of you probably saw this coming. Blastoise is my favorite starter, so why isn't that in my top 10? Really. Out of all the Pokemon that I've had on every team, Blastoise has seemed to make its way to basically every single game that I can get him. Now Blastoise is just a beast. I love his Mega Evolution, it's awesome. But I love the design of this Pokemon with the cannons coming out of his shoulders. And it's definitely helped me out throughout a lot of different playthroughs that I've done. Since you can learn some ice moves, it's definitely helped out in many different areas, even in grass gyms, because I mean, ice type moves can completely wreck them. So Blastoise is number 2 on my list and number 1 starter overall. I mean, you can't go wrong with Blastoise. So there we go, and number 1 should be pretty obvious, but go ahead and look. Number 1. Alright, so number 1 is definitely Ampharos. I mean, I don't think anybody else saw that coming. I mean, you did. Really, because it's the logo of my channel. I love Ampharos so much. Ever since Pokemon Silver, I ended up getting an Ampharos about my second time through. And because I really didn't notice it before. I was like, oh, it's a sheep. Okay. But then, since the second time I was playing it, hey, look, it's a electric type, and I don't have an electric type. Alright, let's see what it can do. And Ampharos has really grown to my heart since then, and it's became my favorite Pokemon overall. I mean, that's why it's number 1. And that's why I use it for my channel. And, you know, I just love Ampharos so much. Pure electric type, but it's a beast. I mean, you can't go wrong with it. Now, I will say that its Mega Evolution isn't that interesting to me, honestly. But hey, regular Ampharos is just as good. And I don't really like the shiny version of this Pokemon, unless it's a female. So I always have a male Ampharos that's regular color. And right now I actually do have a female shiny on my team right now in Sun and Moon. So, I mean, you can't go wrong there since it's a female. But anyways, that's why Ampharos is my number 1 favorite Pokemon. Of course, you guys probably saw it coming. But anyways, let's finish up this video. So of course, if your top 10 is different than mine, what's your top 10? Comment down below. I want to see what it is. And I'll definitely comment back with you. I want to see what you guys' lists are because I want to see the different type of Pokemon that you like overall. So top 10 Pokemon, go ahead and put it down below. I want to see. And once again, thank you guys for watching so much. I love that you guys watch my videos. And thank you again for 100 subscribers. That is just completely awesome. It's really you guys that make this channel possible. And I love making videos for you guys. And I hope that, you know, that I can make some more awesome videos for you in the future. Now, I'll see you guys later with another video. And it should be coming out soon. So make sure to keep an eye out for that. Oh, and by the way, a big shout out to Umbreon Ranger. I'm gonna go ahead and put her in the description. She usually is anyways for my intro and outro. But she made this art for me. She made me and she made this Ampharos. And she's actually editing the shirt that my character is wearing. And so I'll keep that updated. But anyways, I want to give a big shout out to her. Go ahead and check out her channel. Go ahead and check her out on Twitter. You can find her at Umbreon Ranger, and I'll put the descriptions down below. You guys have a good night, and I'll see you in a bit.